So I thought I'd share my first impressions on Haydens bus, and I actually filmed this footage a little while ago, so I'll take you back. My first impressions of Haydens bus. First impressions, it feels more like a man cave than what I was expecting. I suppose the very first time I saw it, it was more for tools and transporting business equipment rather than a home. A little rough around the edges. It's definitely colder than my caravan, this bus.
But when you get inside the bed, it's actually warmer inside the bed because I turned the electric blanket on.
Oh, okay. My hot water bottle works fine. I think with my caravan, it's got double glazed windows and it's a smaller space. And the draft kind of comes in from the door area.
Two doors.
Yeah. You do feel it a little bit. And I guess it's just a bigger space to heat up.
No fireplace.
No heater of any type.
No diesel, yeah. Just the electric blanket.
Yeah. And then I suppose I'm used to in my caravan, there's that big kind of seating area which lets in a whole lot of light and you can kind of make the most of the view. It doesn't seem to, it's a different setup in Haydens bus. So I suppose the place with the most windows is the bedroom area, and I don't know, you don't really sit here with all the curtains open all the time. No. And it's a little bit quirky with the power. Yeah.
Getting a bit old.
Yeah.
Batteries need replacing.
Yeah. I didn't realise there was a solar panel on the roof, but it's not amazing.
No, just 10 years old.
10 years old, and the battery's a bit...
Yeah, batteries
done.
Are due for replacement now.
Oh yeah. So I'm seeing the bus when it's a little bit older, I guess, whereas my caravan's kind of getting new stuff.
Yeah, you got like a new little baby.
Yeah, still new. So just to highlight how complex having a shower at Haydens is, he doesn't have a shower on the bus, so he's actually set up a shower outside because he's wintering over here. He's got a dodgy battery at the moment, his generator's broken, his solar panel's a little iffy, so to get the power to run the water pump to have the shower going, he needs to turn on his bus, and then he needs to make sure that it's complicated. So what else is different between Haydens bus and my caravan? I think it's the space. It just feels taller and wider. Like, that's a bit of a challenge to do in my caravan. And there is a whole lot more space to walk around and pace. And it's just more solid. Like, my whole caravan wobbles a bit if someone's walking around, and even the walls feel more solid. But it definitely feels like a man's home. It's been lived in for 10 years. Yeah, still getting used to it. And now he's actually ripping out the front part of the bus, all the old furniture. He kind of needs space for all of his work equipment for taking it to the next couple of events.
We've got like a couple of screws holding it in.
Hayden had ripped everything out on the inside to move his businesses around for music festivals, like all the teepees and all the mattresses, and it got crazy full. So now that the season's finished, it's definitely coolish this morning. It's starting to head towards winter. We're now getting it ready for winter, really. So this is all coming out into the container, and then the bed will end up here. Getting emptier. So at the moment, you've kind of got a temporary couch, office and bed.
The plan next is to start looking at getting it sorted for winter, but I'm not going to do too much that's going to be permanent. I'm looking at a more fluid setup that can be adjusted to suit the needs of living in it and working with it through my events in summer.
Well, I'm just aware that, you know, this is Haydens' home, so part of me wants to have like some influence and input, but at the same time I'm trying to like to not try to be too opinionated on it. I'm trying. Well, like there's little things like I'm definitely going to be redoing all the curtains.
I asked for a colour of paint, and all I wanted was just a colour of paint. And it took like, but do you want like pearl white or cream white or?
I've actually made up a visual which I haven't shown Hayden yet.
Oh really?
Yep.
I'm just a typical guy, and I just want like, just give me one paint and I'll just paint everything with it.
And I've actually got a question for you. So at the moment Hayden's had carpet up the part of the walls and on the ground for easy insulation, but I'm not a huge fan of that look, and it just gets dirty very easily, so I'm kind of leaning towards wall with insulation built into it, and then lino on the ground, and then some rugs just for easy clean.
My bus is not a typical bus where you can take the internal wall linings off and expose the skeleton of the bus like Vinny has. I have two aluminium panels, one on the outside, one on the inside, and there's no way to access that centre point in between the two. It's difficult to insulate between the two, so I've used carpet on the walls as an insulation layer, whereas Karen
just doesn't look great.
I like the carpet up the walls.
And I don't know, it's just hard to clean. Because Hayden's bus is sometimes like a tool.
Yes, I have to turn my vacuum cleaner sideways and run up the walls.
But it's just never gets quite clean, I think. That's my theory.
Well, it's the question of hardwood floors with rugs or permanent carpet.
What do you guys think?
Permanent carpet.
So yeah, this is our debate, our talk sometimes.
I'll probably meet you halfway in like...
What's halfway?
Some bits will be hardwood floors with rugs.
Oh, really? I'm okay with that actually. I'll meet you halfway on that.
Yeah.
I do wonder if the water pump will have squealed its way through that whole recording.
I never heard the water pump.
It was going the whole time.
I'm doing my washing. We're on tank water, so there's a pump.
Yeah.
That goes on and off.
How about we go into the driver's seat and show everyone what the front looks like?
The mess up the front.
It's kind of the tool area at the moment, so excuse the mess.
1983. 6 litre turbo diesel.
So you don't need a license?
Just class 2.
Yeah.
There's a class 2.
What does that mean?
Class 2 is in between 6 and 18 tonne. And I'm 11.9. 11.9 tonne.
So could I drive it?
No, not without class 2.